Hello guys, so welcome to this video. So this video is continuation of the previous video where we were discussing deployment rollouts. So in this video, we're going to cover how to do a rollback, concept of how to do a rollback, uh, how to check the rollout history, and how to scale deployment replicas. So let's get right into the video. So let's solve the first question now. So this is related to rollback. So before I actually solve this question, I'll just go here and I will show you that whenever you're doing any specific rollout commands in the documentation, you can go and search rollout. And within the rollout, you can see that in the first few section itself, you'll see all the basic commands which are there. So how to restart a deployment, how to check the status of a deployment, and this is the rollback command, rollout undo. We're going to use, and yeah. So it's not a very difficult thing. So we'll go with the first question. So the first question, we'll set the context. What it's saying is, due to a missing feature in the current version, we have to do one thing. We have to resolve this issue by performing a rollback. And then after we do the rollback, we have to store the image into a text file. And then finally, we have to increase the replica count to 3. Okay, fine. What we'll do is, first of all, we have to check what is the deployment. So this is our deployment. kubectl get deployment. Yeah, so we can see there's a deployment over here, and they're saying that it has some issue, so we have to do a rollback. So what we're going to do first is we will just I'll show you the K rollout. This is how we check the history. Sorry, I have to specify. How we specify is deployment slash the name of the deployment. So Redis dash deployment, and yeah, so you can see there are 2 revisions over here, revision 1 and revision 2. And yeah, there's no cost specified over here, but these are the 2 revisions, and we'll check what happens when you do a rollout undo. So when you go into the documentation, you will see specifically over here, this is the undo command to do a rollback. So that's the only thing that we need to do, since we have been asked that we have to only perform a rollback. So what I'll do is K rollout undo. Yeah, K rollout undo, and then deployment slash Redis dash deployment. That's all, nothing much. And then now, if I do K rollout history deployment dash deployment, yeah. So what you can see is that what you were expecting is it is getting rolled back to 2, right? So that's why you would be expecting to see like maybe it goes back to 2 or something like that. But when it's rolling back to 1, what really happens is that it actually creates a new revision, and it keeps the previous revision back. So that's why even if it's rolling back to 1, you won't see like it going back to 1, but what you'll see is that it is creating a new revision. So this is something I wanted to show. That's why I did this way. So every time you even do a rollback, you will just see that a new revision has got created, and that is what has happened here. Fine. So now with that done, what is the next task we have? Okay, we have to save the image currently in use to rolling back dash image.txt. Okay, so if I do k describe deploy, and then I put the name as Redis dash deployment, and then I will rep on this, and I'll do like this image. I've got something, but let me just do this way. Maybe I'm this is the image name. Yeah. Okay, so I think it is case sensitive, my bad. So if I do like same command, but I will put I capital. So we've got the image. So this is how we get the image. So basically what I've done is I just performed a grep operation, and I just extracted the image from the deployment. And now what they're saying is I need to store it into a file, right? So what I'll do is I will just name the file using the editor. txt, I for insert, and then I'll paste. Finally, we have the image, and if I do a cat on this, you'll see the image is ready. Now, finally, we want to do a scale up. So for that, what I'll do is, first of all, I'll do k get pod. So we'll see only one pod is running. That means there's only one replica. And now, how to do this is by using kubectl scale deployment. This is very easy. Then you have to name the deployment, name of the deployment, and then replicas equal to 3. Fine. So now if I do k get pod, yeah, so there are 3 replicas. If I press check, yeah, it is done. So this is how we are going to do this. We will solve like 2 more questions. So make sure that you solve this one, and we'll solve the other questions.